Hello there, your silly moustache. I'm in my workshop again, and this is my Eastman E4000 that came without a scratch plate stroke pickguard, and I've just today managed to put this wonderful pickguard that I got from Holter Pickguards, Taylor Mullins, it's excellent, and so I'm got another one that I'm going to put on my size O, or my E20P, and I'm just going to run through what I did to achieve this. This was easy because there wasn't a pickguard on it for initially. Right, on this one, I'll put some more lights on. It had a standard issue, I guess, Eastman pickguard, which was very dull and had some faults, little glistening faults on it, so I never was crazy about that. But it was kind of the one that we used as a model for the 00. So what I've done is I've taken this off and I used my wife's hairdryer, and a lot of people talk about using metal tools, palette knives and things like that. I was a bit worried about that. So I have in my workshop a vast collection of pieces of cardboard like that, which was the packing of the medicine I had to take when I was being treated, blah blah blah, when I was ill. So what I did was I managed to get the end off, and then using the hairdryer with one, I was levering this and pulling it off, and off it came. And I don't know whether you can see, but there's not a lot of glue on this because most of the glue was left there. I didn't want to film that because that took an awfully long time, and what I used was I tried different ones, because in the past I've done this fine with a little bit of lighter fuel, but this time I used a combination of methylated spirits and white spirit, both of which seemed to work in bits. Accumulated a load of gunk which I'm still trying to get off my hands, and to finally clean up, nothing was better than the good old lighter fluid stuff. So it's been all cleaned. It's a bit paler, of course, as you can see, because well, it's got its bikini line, and I'm replacing this with this one, which is very, very slightly bigger, because I didn't want to see those tan lines around. Very, very slightly bigger. The radius is perfect, and what I've done is I've set it in place using the hinge messing with a little bit of masking tape, and now we're going to do the big job, because once it's on, but it just coincides with the black line of the middle set of rosette rings. So I should have thought about this earlier, but I pick that off with my nail. Off you come, off you come. Huh. Really should have thought about that earlier. There we go. Right. So the 3M sticky stuff is now coming off, and this is a get it right first time or not at all job, and I'm going to lay that down softly. Make sure that it meets those rings. Does it meet that ring perfectly? Yes, it does. There we go, and it's on. And these pickguards are lovely, slightly transparent, transparent, so I can still see the rings underneath this, which is very nice. So now I'm going to take off my masking tape, and there, the job is done. Now what I did was I set this so it was a little bit further than where the B string is. That's why I've left this B string on. So I've got a much prettier E20P now. So, oh yes, I did put a towel inside, because while I was using all these noxious chemicals I didn't want to drip anything inside the guitar. So I pulled that out. There we are. And some fluff. And now I can restring it and it'll look perfectly prettily nice. So now I have, whoops, my E40 with its lovely pickguard, which started all this business, and my E20P with a lovely pickguard. How about that? So, if you have been, thanks for watching. Let me have your comments and queries. I always try to answer them. And, well, if you have been, thanks for watching. Bye.